What's up, fellas? It's Hedgie, and I just finished my stream for today. This was day 2 of Act 4 closed beta. It's been awesome. The awakening is just so epic. The bosses are so well done. We did all of Act 4, both times deathless. I did have a DC death. We're going to take a look at it real quick. It was very unfortunate, but the entire server just lagged. So we'll go ahead and hit play. And as you can just see, I'm cruising along. You know, typical. I did get all my gems set up for the most part. All right, so this is the part where the entire server lags for about 5 seconds, and you can see right there everything just stops. It's kind of that sinking feeling, and you can see chat still going, yes, and I'm dead. I log back in, and everyone in global is just like lag. You know, it's just part of the beta. I mean, it's not perfect. You can see that flat line in the graph right here, roughly about 5 seconds. And you know, whatever. You die. But moving on forward, this character has been a lot of fun. You definitely got to work harder at it with all the nerfs, but I think in the end, when all the items and gems are leveled up, it'll be much better. So a couple of notable things. What I noticed was there's no more chance to ignite on increased burning damage. Speaking of support gems, the library quest from Act 3, before you go to Dominus, it's an optional one. It now gives you penetration gems. It gave you a choice of one of each pen and faster projectiles. And that is where I took fire pen, I believe. So so ultimately this is going to be a 10% chance to ignite nerf. With just the burning damage. And I was wondering, why is the actual increased burning damage much higher? And you know, with quality it's going to do that. So we have concentrated effect, trap, fire pen, and flame surge. That's our single target. We have cast and damage taken. That's just leveling up. It's not actually doing anything. We could put that over on this side. Same thing. We have added lightning, clarity, summon flame golem. These will interact, but I'm pretty sure they will. Let's look. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it has to be fire for it to take a benefit. Not too sure. And we have Herald of Thunder, Culling Strike, and Lightning Tendrils in the wand. The wand is nothing amazing. I need a Mastercraft spell damage on it with Katarina. The helmet is just really mediocre, but it's 4 length. Fire Trap, Ellie Prolift, Fire Pen, and Chance to Ignite. Flammability by itself, Lightning Trap with Lightning Pen. This shield is pretty cool, pretty neat. I ended up mastercrafting life on these rings, or just this ring and this amulet. I found this amulet. It's pretty lucky. And then I tried mastercrafting it and I got the bottom life roll. So looking at the tree, I'm definitely having a lot more mana problems, especially not getting Eldritch Battery. I have 390 ES that I can't convert to max mana to get more mana regen. And I'm finding it so that, like, I'm picking up all the notables. I even have this Jewel Socket node that gives me 3 regen here. Soul Siphon with that 8. We have all the mana nodes here, Heart and Soul. Then we go, you know, all int nodes, and then Deep Thoughts gives you 20% max mana. And now I'm at Sanctity, and I'm probably going to go to Righteous Decree because it's at a point where you know, I feel like I'm getting all the mana regen nodes, the quality ones, and I'm still only on a 4 link, and I'm not even using the expensive ones. Chance to Ignite is a 110 modifier. This one's a pretty expensive one, 140, and Ellie Prolift is just a 140, but you know, there's Conk Effect that you could use as another 140. Crit damage is, I believe, 130. So I'm not so sure on the state of it. I don't feel like I should be having to get all these mana nodes with just a 4 link. When I get to a 5 and 6 link, yeah, I can understand. You need better gear, more max mana and things like that. But it's taking a toll, and I mean I'm going as far as getting Righteous Decree. Those are going to be my next 2 points because I don't want to be able to not be able to spam my attacks or my traps. So let's see. Let's look at this here. I picked up High Explosives. It's pretty big damage increase. And if I wasn't having mana problems, I probably would get Clever Construction for quality of life improvements, and then I would get Elementalist and try to work my way into Celestial Punishment. I'm not sure if I want to go down to Devotion. I probably will end up doing that, and I may go across this Jewel Socket. We'll see. But we did find Clear Mind. This is a 26 increased mana regen, and then it says 55% increased spell damage while no mana is reserved. So you cannot reserve for heralds or auras. So it could go for like a Iron Will caster or something like that that could use both. Yeah, I mean technically blood magic, it has, wait, actually I think they may have changed it recently where you have 0 mana. I can't, or maybe it's just a graphical thing where it was empty mana or gray mana, like where it showed it kind of like all reserved. Not too sure about that. We did end up finding Blood Dance boots. I can't really work it in because I'm really hurting on Resist and Merciless. And Southbound Soldier Gloves, we found this. It looks like a great set of gloves for like Glacial Hammer or even Ice Shot, things like that. But your hits can only kill frozen enemies. That's some of the drawback. So using the right skills, this could be really cool. It's a lot of flat cold damage, the high and low. 15% max life is no joke. Also, I ended up finding a gem. Let me show this to you. 2% additional block chance while dual wielding, 10% increased critical strike chance with a one-handed melee weapon. I don't know if that's local, I haven't tested it out yet, or if it's global, or just pertaining to attacks. I'm guessing that's what it is, just like this note on the tree over here, melee critical strike chance. If it's local, that would be pretty crazy. Let's go back over here. One thing that I did notice, it's definitely noteworthy, is that the X to Y on Stormcall is now very close. This is the only lightning skill that I've seen so far that has a very high low end. Usually lightning is notorious for really high highs and really low lows, so a wide range. So this is going to give you a much more consistent hit, kind of like feel. So your average damage is going to be pretty good, and maybe that'll increase the quality of life for Stormcall. Frostwall now has a 5-second cooldown. That's pretty interesting and notable. I have not used this Fire Nova Mine, but it looks decent. I've seen other people try to use it. Doesn't seem too bad. Most of the support gems came from 31, and now they're down to 18. That's just a huge arsenal for LLD. Penetration gems are now ineligible for LLD. That may change in the future. Who knows? But yeah, one thing that I found that I'm really frustrated with is that I'm level 59 and I have yet to receive any kind of movement skill. I haven't been offered Whirling Blades, I haven't been offered Lightning Warp, I haven't been offered Blink Arrow or Leap Slam, just nothing. And going up and down, cliffs or buildings, it's just very frustrating. You're always, having to navigate and take long detours, and that's something that needs to be addressed. You should be able to get a movement skill probably by level 31 and no later than that. But other than that, I'm having a blast trapping everything. The lightning trap is pretty strong. It works standalone, maybe with just one support gem, lightning penetration. It's a great filler skill. It doesn't take that many gem slots. Also, I have not seen a reduced mana. That is something that I'm just like, I'm baffled. But I'm not sure if I killed the general on Cruel. I'll have to make sure and go back and check. But I really, really need to get a reduced mana, so maybe I can run a Purity and increase these resists. Yeah, we're at 34 fire, 64 cold, and 59 lightning. That's not great. And we're at negative 60 chaos res. But normally you see me, go up and over so I can get this Holy Fire Wheel and Chance to Ignite. I still want these nodes, but right now I'm just mainly concerned with mana and resist. So as soon as I get Righteous Decree, I need to get Elementalist. This is also going to help Shock, because my crit chance is rather low. I haven't really invested into Assassination, Charges, the Curse on Hit. I don't even have an Assassin's Mark. It's kind of one of the major drawbacks of a very limited player base in this league. Tomorrow, I plan on continuing through Merciless, doing Merciless Act 4. Hopefully you guys are there to join me. I'll continue to do more update videos about the character, about what's going on, and how the game is feeling in general. But for now, I'm going to go to bed. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. And hopefully you guys get into the beta from now until tomorrow. Good luck. Have a great one. See you guys later.